y'all gotta understand who Q is, man. She best dressed central, man.
Man, we seen Q rock the natural hair. We seen it. Q can even talk from the background. She got to be seen. She can just do like this. You feel me? Just let people know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Talk from over there, but I'm about to be done.
Let's do it. Crank this thing up, Bob. Let's get it.
Oh, man, I gotta wake up.
Come on, good.
What that liquor at? Do I need the Henny tonight?
No.
All right, my bad.
Yes, you do.
Hookah, or is it hookah?
If I see that hookah get blown in this camera, I'm ending the episode.
I'm loving this, man.
Get the Henny, man.
Come on, man. Welcome back to another episode of the Open Run Podcast. I don't know where the hell Myth going, but y'all understand. Y'all know what's going on, man. I'm your boy Cinco. You know what I'm saying? We got. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. I'm your boy Cinco. We got Gene in the building. You know what I'm saying? D-Trill in the building. All right. Twan Lama and Taylor. Special guest Taylor in the building. You know what I'm saying? The kids asleep. So,
hey,
special guest Q in the building. Q say what's up to the podcast. You feel me?
Where is Memphis? Oh,
we gonna say what's up. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we gonna have some fun tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's family night. Y'all know we always touch on sports. This is a sports podcast. Y'all know that. But tonight we're gonna have some fun. You know what I'm saying? We got real family in here. You know, it's all love in the building, and yeah, it's gonna be good vibes. So let's get into this first topic. This first topic that we're touching on is relationships. Relationships, people, and not just any relationships, because we have various different relationships people are in. We have a couple that is married. We have a couple that is engaged. Me and Bob, we are figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? I have a situation going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, so yes, sir. So we gonna have some fun tonight, and yeah, it's gonna be great vibes. So the first question that I want to ask to the couples is that, do you believe in love at first sight? Is that a true thing? Or is it just, you know, a folk tale or a fairy tale or a myth?
I believe in lust at first sight. I mean, I'm not saying that can't turn into love, but I do think you can look at somebody and be like, damn, you know. But love is
crazy, because how can you love someone if you could love what you see, but and you can feel energy. If you meet someone for the first time, you could be like, ooh, I want to be a part of their life, and you could be intrigued. But using that word love, it's like, I guess it's controversial on what love is to you, though. Love is too deep for me to be able to just look at someone and say, oh, I love them, you know?
True. Gene is laughing. I'm interested to hear Gene.
Why that nigga started laughing like that?
Because I know Gene, man, and what you got to say, brother Gene?
Pastor Gene. Pastor.
First of all women are right. Whatever they say is right.
Oh hell no.
Oh my God.
Hey, check this out, man. Q covered herself up. Listen, man. I think that I laugh because what Taylor said, I imagine it. That's hilarious. Like, oh, I love them. Like, you can't just.
That's how it is, though.
I think that's funny. However, it is. I'm not being a sap or whatever, but on some weird stuff. When I met Q in 4th grade, it sounds crazy, but I just knew. It sounds sappy. It sounds mushy. Call it what you like. Y'all won't fight me, but the point is, I'm just saying. The point is that I don't necessarily believe in love at first sight, but it low key happened to me. Q had no idea.
4th grade? What's that? 10 years old?
9 years old. It's 4th grade. We didn't start dating until 11th grade, brother. But I just knew and had faith that whole time. It's weird. It's not creepy. If y'all ever seen that show, it wasn't nothing like that, fam. I wasn't creeping. I wasn't doing all that. But I legit saw Q, and I'm dead serious when I say this. I saw her. I was like, I wanted to be with her for the rest of my life. At 9, who does that?
That's
not me.
Weird.
I don't doubt that. Not one. Not. I don't doubt it at all.
One
Crazy.
bit, right? You don't doubt it one bit.
I think my own. Nah, not one bit. I think my only. Not even an argument, but what I would say to that is like, you know, although you saw that, all of those feelings still have to develop, right? Because at that time it was still just like,
right.
It was a thought. Not you understand what I'm saying? Like,
it wasn't validated yet.
Exactly. But I'm not disagreeing that you didn't feel all of those things looking at her. You know what I'm saying? From first sight.
Yeah.
I respect that. My stance on it is I feel like it can go. I understand where you coming from, Twan, and Taylor said it too. Lust at first sight, because you know the person has to be appealing to you physically. Like I said on the other episode, we're not going up as men asking a woman, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" Or, "Hey, you know, how are you?" You know, you gotta appeal to the eye first. But I can say that because I have been in love before. I can say that I probably have fell in love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? And when you're younger, I feel like, you know, it hits you a little harder. You know what I'm saying? You fall in puppy love, and you know, you try to do whatever to impress the girl, and you know, 9 times out of 10 you don't get chose. She end up going for
Amen. Amen. Who was you in love with, bro?
Huh?
Who was you in love with?
We're not gonna disclose no names, man, because y'all.
No, man, hell no. You want You want to go there? Let's go there. You wanted to start it off. Let's go there.
All right, so look, my first time I was in love, where I felt like I was in love at first sight. It had to be probably in like real love that I was like, dang, I can't stop thinking about it. It had to be probably in like middle school, bro. It was in middle school, 6th grade year. You know what I'm saying? I remember it like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And this around the time that G-Unit was popping back in the day. And there was this one day, I think there was this one song that I want to get to know you. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I used to hear that song, it used to make me think about, you know what I'm saying, trying to please a girl. And it's like when you're younger, bro, it's like you ain't got access to a lot of stuff we got access to now as you get older and stuff. So it's like little shit you try to do. You giving it like, hey, you want my cookie at lunch type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just bullshit to try to get, you know what I'm saying, try to get cool points with it, because it's like shit, we grown now, so it's like when you try to impress a girl, it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? You take her out, you do whatever to get her attention. But it's like back then in the simple days, it's like, you know, what can you do to separate you from the next dude? You know what I'm saying? She might be looking at this other dude over here that got all the shoes or whatever. And it's like, you know, but sad to say, you know, I ain't get the girl, you know, back then. But it came around full circle, and it's crazy I can say this. I ended up actually seeing the girl, and I don't want to name drop, but I did see the girl. I want to say 2 years ago. I saw her, and it was crazy because, like, of course, you know, as you mature and stuff like that, you look different. But I still saw her, and it was like, you know, it kind of made them thoughts come back. Like, damn, I really used to like really be in love with this girl. She probably had no idea. She probably was like, oh, this nigga just like me or whatever, or he just friendly. But I used to be madly in love with this girl. And I don't know previous shit. Like, I'm not making no shrine or no shit like that in my room or no shit. But, you know, but I did love this girl. But, you know, but them was the old days. And Future dropped.
You gotta imagine it, bro. Y'all ever watch Hey On No Man?
Hell yeah. That was my favorite little cartoon like almost.
Yeah.
A shrine, bro?
That's crazy.
A shrine.
All right, so I'm gonna say like
Bob ain't never loved nobody, so he can't even speak.
Bob loved them dogs.
Bob loved, man. Bob loved.
No. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, audience to Open Run, Bob loved Frenchies in a weird way, man.
Man,
y'all need to call them folks, man.
Man, get the fuck out of here. No, for real though. Love at first sight is crazy. Love at first sight is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is crazy. But the lust at first sight, I could see that. So I think lust at first sight has happened.
I mean, what? My bad.
Lust at first sight has definitely happened before, but love at first sight is kind of like OD. I mean, maybe like, I guess like love of potential but you don't really get to that point until you like older, like
Right.
what we is now. But like your shorties, like kids, whatever, it's like you don't really got no. It wasn't no love at first sight, no lust at first sight. I only been in love twice my whole life, so it ain't been no really like, nothing.
Twice.
Yeah, one of my like childhood like girls.
So what I'm gonna say is that audience out there, we're warming the conversation up because we have a really, really juicy topic coming. So, but as we're gonna roll over to the next topic.
We'll get to the next topic.
We're not getting to that topic, but we're gonna get to a smooth.
We gonna get to it. But I did have a situation kind of like what Memph said though, like a girl. But I actually got the girl. I did not get her like Memph did.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm Bob.
I'm saying like no. Like when I was younger, I got the girl. Then we like split up, and then it came like full circle. I seen her again, but when I seen her again, like time and shit wasn't right. So it was like, ain't do nothing. So. But yeah, love at first sight is OD. Lust at first sight, it is what it is. But now it's like love of potential at first sight that could be a thing. But full love at first sight, like what Gene talking about, 4th grade type shit.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that it's rare, man. Just like a lifelong marriage is rare. Where I think it starts off as a thought initially. It could be infatuation. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. You can be infatuated with somebody without sexually lusting for them, right? It's the same like an NBA player. I'm not going to go to sports, but you can be infatuated with an NBA player without it being clearly sexual, no homo. But the point is, it's like at 9, how can you even lust? Like, I don't know. I mean, Bob lost his virginity at 11. I'm just saying, bro. In my particular situation, I don't want to just throw it out there like anybody can do it, but it happened for me. That's all I'm saying. And your boy saw it through. So
yeah, I think I should have added more onto what I said because you are right. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about lust. I'm thinking that's more as an adult. You feel me? And even I feel like if you're on the level, like if you're thinking on the level of not just sexually, we talked about that on previous episodes. We all got to get old one day. We all gonna have wrinkles, so it shouldn't be. Physical attraction is very important, but I think love is so complex and so deep.
Even with them wrinkles, she's still gonna get done.
I just think that is, for me, it's different. Like I think, I that's why I said I agree with y'all, but I still do think that there's some sort of, you feel me, like, you have to get that validated at some point for me. Like that's all I'm saying.
The second topic I want to touch on, which is a good topic because our society, the youth generation, the thing that we say the most, and because we live in this social media world. Let's say you are dating someone and they don't live in the same city as you. Can a long distance relationship work?
Ooh.
Is it possible?
All right,
could you have longevity in it?
Let me speak. Can I speak on that?
Could it be stable?
Long distance.
Yes. Or no?
I'm gonna speak on that because the relationship that I got out of, we was long distance for 3 years. So, and I mean,
y'all was non-distant.
You said what?
Y'all broke up when y'all was non-distant.
Man, but look, we was long distance for 3 years. I mean, we was only 2 hours away, but we was still in different states. So we did that for 3 years, and I would say that was a tough battle. But it was tough because it went from seeing that person every day to seeing that person once or twice a month for like 3 years. So it got difficult once the distance got in there. Maybe if the relationship would have started like that, in a sense, it probably could have been different. But going from seeing that person every day to not seeing them every day for 3 straight years kind of made it difficult in a sense. So, I mean, y'all know we got through that portion of the relationship and it didn't, our relationship didn't end because of that. But I don't. In a sense, it was difficult, but in a sense, you also could get through it though, if you really want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, you know, as y'all know, me and Taylor started off in a long distance relationship. So I think it's
Crazy.
definitely you have to have two people that want the same thing. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you have to have a lot of trust also. But for me,
Man.
like when you truly are on that level with somebody, you know, that trust have to be kind of messed up before you really feel like they're gonna be disloyal in the first place. So that was like the last thing kind of on my mind when we was long distance. It was just more so like that craving of like wanting to be up under that person. You know what I'm saying? Like you can only talk so deep before, you know, it's like, man, where you at? You know, I need you up under me. So we would fall asleep on FaceTime all the time, but we was eight hours apart, but on a flight it was like an hour and 30 minutes. And you know, shoot, we done drove and flew each other out, all type of stuff. So but I think it can work. You just have to both people have to be on the same, like, you know, the same wave, in my opinion.
And it's crazy, bro, because I remember back in the day talking to Twan, and you know what I'm saying, that this is like in the beginning, you know, when y'all first started, you know, talking and, you know, dating and everything like that. And it was like, you know, we all been knowing each other for shit. It's going on 10 years down there. You feel me? Like it's been a while. It's been, you feel me, longer than that. So it's like and you know, yeah, you look fast forward to now, you know, Twan got 2 beautiful kids, he engaged, like, so it's crazy, bro. Like, and I remember talking to him and us all talking to him. He was like, yeah, man, you know, I'm out here in Reno. You know, I think she was in Cali still or whatever. And it was like, I was like, I always wonder, I'm like, how the hell is he making this shit work? Like, I'm like, and he's loving this, like loving Taylor, loving it like he does today from a long ass distance. But it's like I said, our generation, the first thing we say is, I can't do no long distance relationship. Hell no, this shit ain't gonna work. And I don't know if a byproduct of that is the trust issues that we will have, because, you know, first thing we thinking like, oh, if a person not next to me, we think they fucking off, or we think they on some bullshit, or, you know what I'm saying, we think like, you know, they not fully locked in with me. They might be telling me whatever, but they might be doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for y'all to conquer that and to get to that point now, bro, that shit is amazing. You feel me? Like, because you kind of prove that whole stigma, like, wrong. Like, you feel me? Like, this shit can work. You know, like you said, it just depends on how much you put into that shit, like how creative you are, how, you know what I'm saying, just the consistency. And like you said, both parties have to want the same thing, and just that transparency with one another goes a long way. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of which that plays into a big part of a lot of which of relationships today. You feel me? Like, I feel like if you're dealing with anyone, long distance, close distance, whatever, transparency is the biggest thing that you should have with someone when establishing anything with the person. You got to be transparent, let your intentions be known. If you want to just mess off with this person and y'all have fun, say that. If you see this shit being serious, say that.
If you just want that wean out, say that.
You feel me? But like, this is for real, bro. Like, it makes the situation much easier, because as men, I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is free game for all the men out there. We tend to we don't want to be vulnerable because we don't want to look soft. We don't want to seem like we you know what I'm saying, we too mushy and shit like that. And, you know, oh man, I ain't finna open up to her. I ain't finna just let her know like I really care about this woman, because I don't know how she gonna take it. And I don't want her to think I'm a soft ass nigga. No, bro, like, if you feel a type of way, say that, because if you don't, the next man will. And you're gonna be around this motherfucker heart, bro. Look at sick that, you know, you done lost your woman. Or you know, I want to say the other word, but I ain't gonna, you know, disrespect nobody, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So men out there, be transparent. Women, be transparent. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck around, you fuck around. You want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. You want to, you know, get your back broke, say, you know, not just playing, but yeah.
Listen, all right.
Hey, that stuff is difficult though, bro. I'll say that. It ain't easy.
I guess my wife's awake because she just laughed at that. But listen, man.
Yeah, Q.
Listen, bro. I don't know how else to say this. if you are, we've talked about this before. If you're a little bit younger, man, please understand that there's another side of life. You're having fun right now. Memphis, that well said. Have your intentions clear and all that, but check your intentions as well. Because if you're out here having fun and doing you, doing me, all that good stuff, there's another side of life, man. Because eventually you're gonna get older, right? As you get older, females having babies. They done been in a lot of relationships or long relationships. So I'm not saying they're damaged goods necessarily, because a lot of them are diamonds in the rough. But you got to start thinking about those things. Like, you're not, I don't care what you say. You can be listening to this like, nah, man, do the square. Hey, bro. All right. You're not going to be wanting to sleep in everybody's bed for too long, bro. It's another side of life. You got to pass this down to somebody else. Even if you just want kids out of it, man, I'm going to do things the God way. But I'm telling you, bro, you're young, you're hard-headed right now. It's fun to mess around and, you know, stick whatever and whatever, but it's another side, fam. And when it hits you, hey, bro.
Bro, I saw some shit today.
I'm talking to the men.
Bro,
that's
listen. I saw some shit today, bro, when the shit was like, you know, motherfuckers run around here and like you just said, stick and move and hit whatever. And then they get to that point where it's like, bro, nigga, you got to get old one day. And when you get old one day and you realize, like, you ain't got no grandkids running around and you ain't got no kids running around and it's just you and this motherfucker, bro. No generation, no nothing. And that's like, nigga, when you 50 something and you can't stick and move like you been doing before, and you ain't got them grandkids and them kids not moving, bro, you just gotta like sit there and be like, damn, ain't nothing around this motherfucker but, you know what I'm saying, but me. Then it's gonna get bad. So that's why I'm going to tell you niggas now, like, y'all done beat me to the punch, but be careful, cause them they on the way. They gonna be on the way. Cause I ain't finna be sitting around this bitch by myself. Them grandkids, they gonna be around this motherfucker somewhere, you know.
I'm not saying this is 100% of young men, but most of the men I was around, they want to be wealthy in some type of way, whether that's making 6 figures a year, 7 figures a year, whatever it is. If you doing that single, knocking girls down, like, honestly, one of the people that, it was a blessing in disguise, but Drake having a kid was probably the best thing to happen to him, because if he hadn't had that kid by now, he probably would have spent out. There's no point of being hundreds of $1 millions of net worth if you got nothing to pass it to, nobody you can trust, man. You feel me? So I ain't trying to be all serious and whatever, depressed and all. I'm just saying, bro, like, what are we doing that for, man? That's really my attitude is, all right, what are we actually doing it for? If you ain't got nobody to share it with, it ain't working, fam.
That's the truth. And like you said, man, y'all all made great points. And it's crazy, bro. Like, I tend to lean, like, any questions, like I said, we've been brothers for the longest. And any questions that I may have, or out of curiosity, we all had that bond to where it's like, shit, if I'm in the wrong or whatever, my brother's gonna hold me accountable. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's that type of situation. Or if I'm in the right, they gonna tell me like, hey, bro, you right. You know what I'm saying? So-and-so tripping. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, as men, you have to have other men around you that's gonna hold you accountable, that's gonna keep it real with you, that's gonna, you know, willing to check you and, you know, and let you know, like, hey, you know, I want the best for you regardless. You might, you know what I'm saying, you my dog, you my boy. This ain't cool. It ain't cool to be juggling X amount of girls or this and that and doing this and that. Like, it's only gonna take you so far. You feel me? And it ain't pretty on the other side. But
I'm trying to crack it down and lock it down.
Yeah, you feel me? We trying to be two-stepping at the wedding.
I'm trying to crack it down and lock it down. You know what I'm saying?
You know, we one wedding in already. We got another wedding coming in LA. You know what I'm saying, my boy?
Yeah, we got another wedding to go.
You know what I'm saying? And we getting there. But
who get married first? But who get married first between me and you? You.
It'll be you.
It'll be you.
No, it'll be me. It'll be me. I'm you know, I want to get married, bro. I want to be in my wedding, you know, doing the A Bay dance.
Hey, bro.
You know the little.
Hey,
you
bro.
know the little dance. I want to do that. I want to do that at the wedding. Nah, but the and I did want to get a woman's opinion on this. So if we can have the women chime in the background, we are gonna ask a controversial question of some sort, but it's all in fun, it's all in love, and we gonna give y'all the real, like you said, Open Run Podcast. It is a sports podcast, but this is a very, very special episode, and we about to get y'all the real. So the question I wanted to ask is that while you're in a relationship, married, relationship engaged, whatever, would you allow your significant other to participate in a threesome? Yes or no? And why?
And by that, you mean you and two other men, right?
Nah, hell nah. But hell to the nah. But I want to get the women's perspective.
Hell to the nah.
I want to get the women's perspective on this. Women's perspective on this.
You ain't got to show your face, Q. We can hear you from the background.
We just, we want to hear y'all. We want to hear the women. Y'all are the voice of the women right now. So,
Let Taylor go first. Where Taylor at? Let Taylor go first.
I don't know if I should comment because this conversation makes my man very uncomfortable.
Fuck that. We all uncomfortable.
Okay. I actually have proposed this idea before. My man, he doesn't like to share. So it's pretty much a hard no.
When you offered?
Yes.
And a female or a male in mind?
Come on, man.
I wouldn't even propose. Oh my
But
goodness.
Twan, I was not asking me. I'm asking for the audience. So
it's just the way he said it.
I'm asking for the audience, bro. I know what it is, bro.
Nigga said, when you proposed, did you have a female or a male in mind?
I like it, Gene. I get
brother.
I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm just messing with you, bro. Jane, dude, I'm talking about some Jane. Calm down, boy.
Go ahead, Taylor.
So you proposed it to him.
I did. And
did you know the person?
We've never had anyone in mind. We didn't even get that far.
Okay.
It was just
conversation. Okay.
Yeah, it was just more so of a conversation because can't believe I'm talking about this with you guys. But I am what you say?
I said we all family.
Right. I'm a very sexual person. I'll just say that.
What does that even mean?
He said, what does that even mean?
Like I don't even know how to describe it to you guys because like girl talk is one thing. Like I feel like I could talk to Q about this, but basically I proposed it before just, because we've talked about all sorts of things sexually. We talked about toys. We talked about just expanding beyond the vanilla.
Yeah, no.
You you gotta expand it beyond the vanilla, and I love vanilla sex sometimes.
You got to come over here now.
Come on, Q.
Q gotta come over.
Come on, Q.
She got to. There we go.
There we go. Yes, sir. Come on, Q.
Okay, well, Taylor, I can't necessarily help because I know if I was to ask you, Janine, and we was to go through with this, both of us gonna end up fighting each other. Like, some hands somewhere in the bedroom.
I tell Taylor that all
Wait. Q said Gene is hands on.
No, I'm saying like we gonna get mad.
Elaborate.
Like,
why would we be mad?
First off,
why would I be mad?
If it's another girl or another dude, like we both gonna get mad at each other. Like that shit is not gonna fly.
First of all, if it's another dude, I'll see y'all in the pen. I'm doing 25.
And if it's a girl, we gonna be fighting. So it ain't even no point in us even discussing it.
Well, Q's trying to tell you.
But what would make y'all fight though? what could happen in that situation that would pose it for you to be like, fuck this, I'm finna knock Gene ass out?
I got to work it, fellas. I've been working on this the whole time. I got to work it. It's good.
We might even use it.
Yeah, we might use this in the bedroom. We'll spice it up for you.
What's that, power song? This man got a power song.
About to be done.
Hit you with some of that horror movie.
Oh nah.
You don't imagine a nigga had that power saw?
Cowboy
slip
hat.
up and that motherfucker slide down and Q lose an arm?
Oh nah.
We say batteries out. Batteries out. Batteries out.
I've had a instance where, and I've never had a threesome. So I've had an instance where it has been presented to me. I've had an instance where it almost went down. But I had to understand from the female perspective why, you know what I'm saying? Like why wouldn't you? Because you ask a woman or whatever, they'll say like, okay, you're allowed to have a threesome, but the only way you're gonna have this motherfucker is if we go to Colombia and you never see that bitch again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it happens or whatever like that. So, and then I understand where you're coming from, Gene, as far as the fighting scene, because I do feel like if your lady allows you to have a threesome, and let's say you giving it to the other girl, you into it and everything, she gonna look over at you like, hold the fuck on, nigga. Like, do you not see, like, nigga, you better calm the fuck down. You better give her the most basic.
And that's why it's a good idea to me, because it's like, okay, yeah, something new, something wild, something fun. But
Taylor,
in hindsight, when I really think about it,
she gonna go
then I'll be like, because I know how I am about this.
Come on, man. In hindsight, if you look over and see that nigga leg up with the
that's what I'm saying.
Leg up.
Like it's a good idea until we in the moment. Then I'm scared I'm gonna want to fight. You know,
nigga got that leg up going to work.
Taylor, you look up, you see Twan using moves you ain't never seen before. You finna go get the knife.
That nigga, come on,
the one that you got watermelon with.
Look, leg up.
You getting the long knife you got watermelon with, man.
Why you gotta do the visual, bro?
You look up and you see this nigga Twan climbing on top of the dresser, about to jump off the dresser. Like, you finna lose your mind. That nigga gonna be in mid-air flying and she's just gonna swing on this.
Bro. Taylor walk in and Twan on the nightstand, bro, with his feet together. You finna do the Jeff Hardy, bro? She like,
Nah, it's over.
Hey, you don't imagine Twan finna go head first and that nigga catch an RKO coming off the dresser. Taylor got that nigga by the neck,
like,
bro. Like,
because that's what I'm saying. As women, y'all.
Hold on, man. If Q walked in, not even walked in, she just, how do I say this the most PG way I can?
Come on.
You see a girl sucking the pieces out of me.
Oh.
Yeah. There's gonna be hard limits. No, there's gonna be hard limits. You're not putting your mouth on my man.
It's like, what's the point at that point?
She's there as an accessory.
So it's gotta. So it's like you said. She gotta get. It's gotta be the most vanilla missionary. Like you halfway. Now and then while you smash her, you better look at me.
Exactly. Okay, watch this though. If Twan going missionary, right?
That's intense.
What is Taylor doing?
No, there's no missionary. He do missionary with me, not with her. There
are
hard limits.
It's hard to see.
All right, so watch this.
That's why we haven't done it.
Okay, so look, so he can't go missionary. So the only thing he really could do is hit from the back. And if he doing that while she doing her thing to you, you know what I'm saying?
Baby, go get some more.
But he in that. But you know what I'm saying? Like he in that motherfucker. Hands on the waist going crazy. Then it's like, you know what?
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask y'all this. Okay.
What does he slip up and call that nigga daddy?
Somebody dying there. But I do feel like, all right, so look. I do feel like it has to be a level of comfortability between y'all. And like I said, you like under some circumstances, some relationships may want to spice it up. Some people, want to try things and everything. Like I said, it's got to be a level of comfort and understanding. And I think that it's possible to do it, but
let's paint the picture. Hold on. So Taylor, ideally, in your mind, how would it work out? Walk me through it.
Like how? Okay.
Oh Lord.
Walk through from the beginning, like how you pick the female and everything. Just walk through from the beginning.
No. We in the room.
We at that point.
It's a drip of sweat coming off Twan dreads.
Oh nah.
This nigga and Twan, and you look up and Twan got the little red ball in his mouth.
Bruh. I'm done, bruh. I am done. Oh my God. What's wrong with y'all?
Bro, why would Twan be hog-tied, bro?
Oh my God. I'm done. Red ball is crazy.
Hog-tied. I don't even know how to hog-tie.
Bro, that's it.
No, bro. Nah, bro. Taylor come back, Taylor.
I'm right here. It's a fantasy that I wish that I could handle, but I honestly don't know if I could ever go through with it.
So it was never anything you thoroughly gave the space to work out.
No, I absolutely did. When I was pregnant with Duke, my hormones were insane. I mean,
I remember getting
like every night kind of thing. Like,
remember those calls?
Nigga
was Max.
So yes, so that's where the idea first kind of came to me. I was actually pregnant, and there was a secretary at my job that I was like, babe.
We finna get it. He's like, we finna get it.
You remember that? Yeah, and that's when the idea first kind of came to me, and it took my friend to be like, Tay, come on now. Like, we all know how you feel about Antoine. We all know, like, can you really see yourself? And I was like, I really can. So from, what was that, 4 years ago till now, every now and again, we still revisit the idea. And Twan is like, bro, it's not happening. And not even just because he doesn't want to share. He just doesn't think that I could handle it. So I don't know.
I respect that. I respect that.
I kind of disagree with that. I think I don't want to share too. I
feel
one of the main reasons is because I feel like she can't handle it though. And I don't think I can handle it, to be honest. Like, that's a lot, bro. Like, if you would have asked me this before a freaking engagement, relationship, babies, like, that's a lot. But we all different people. Shit, that's why we probably revisit this conversation so much.
I always ask him though how he gonna feel about it in 10 years when we marry. We done been in this.
Who knows? Once the kids out the house.
Who knows, man?
Oh, once the kids out the house.
Who knows once he cut the hair off and get the waves back? Who knows when that future album drops tomorrow? Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray for y'all.
You know I'm gonna pray for y'all.
I'm gonna pray for everybody on this call, including me. We all good.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm like, man, bro, I ain't never had no 3.
I'm not opposed to it. It like I said, if it happens, it happens. It's not nothing I'm chasing. I do. It's funny when you talk to other niggas and niggas be, oh man, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I don't think it's a necessity. I do think that over the course of your relationship and everything, ain't nothing wrong with spicing shit up. Ain't nothing wrong with doing, different shit. You know what I'm saying? And trying shit out.
I've been not necessarily single, but single. And I had 2 females ask me before randomly. And I immediately was like, no,
Yeah, I don't think even back then, like, I never really, that wasn't one of my.
Yeah, it wasn't one. Yeah, like, it wasn't, it was like whatever to me, really.
You could say big bad and confidence and all that stuff. Yeah, somebody asked Q, but that was out of pocket the way that happened.
But still, it's like, do people really do this? Like, that's what was registered.
Hey, man.
A female asked Q for you and Q and her?
No, before we got back together, somebody asked her.
Hell no.
But I'm saying, is it with Q and with you, or how was that?
And that's another thing. The boldness to be able to ask that
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean,
Like,
look, I know, bro.
Is it boldness or is it just they see the world in a different way? That's
They see it in a different way.
To give them the compliment of boldness to me is a little too far. It's just some people are just so sexually driven that they see life a completely different way. Yeah. Like the Bible, I don't want to get too much into it, but if you read Romans and 1st and 2nd Corinthians, it literally says the word orgy in it. You know, to stay away from sexual impurity, orgies, all that stuff. I ain't trying to be that guy on this podcast.
You're always that guy on this podcast.
Man, hey man, it's Big Brother James.
I know what you're talking about.
But when you look at stuff like that, it's not natural to do threesomes and orgies and all this stuff. However, if you are sexually driven, then you're not necessarily bold. That's just what you see in life. Like that's the same as me being driven to be wealthy, right? It would be bold to you for me to go up and knock on doctors' doors or people with a lot of money or a lawyer that I know they don't have time, but I can go look for some real estate property for them, get 10 to 20% off of that. You would think that's crazy from your perspective, but to me, it's completely normal because that's how I'm driven. You see what I'm saying? So I know that sex is just something that just makes people uncomfortable, but I've never been driven to just knock down a
2 girls at one time. Yeah,
I ain't never been.
I've definitely had girls offer it and ask it and be out somewhere and they be like, "Man, you want to grab her and take her?" And I don't know, that shit never really like. Excited.
Let's put this into perspective. For the podcast out there. Y'all are getting the new and enlightened Bobby Brown. Y'all are getting the new and enlightened Cinco. All right. Bobby was slaying them.
Hey,
What?
All right.
Damn.
We gonna call it how it is. We real on here. We're not saying you're enlightened, my brother. You
crazy.
Oh my.
Slaying is crazy.
I'm gonna just say one thing. Hey, look,
slaying like he was just Mr. Marcus or something, bro.
I'm gonna just say this. When Future made that song Collection, Bobby lived that.
Hey,
and the vault was a real place. But nah, we go, so it's been another episode of Open Run Podcast, man. We love y'all. It's been fun. Shout out to the women that joined us. Shout out our sisters, Taylor, Q. We love y'all, man. The boys we here, man. We out. Love y'all.
No. But before we go, I'm just gonna let y'all know right now that all you motherfuckers who submitted applications, them shits got denied. Torn back.
We back. You know what I'm saying? The boys is back, man. Y'all keep that shit over there, man. We ain't accept no applications, man. Yeah.